This video is brought to you by the Farmer Klein YouTube channel. Be sure to like, subscribe, and comment. Hey everybody, and welcome back to another Map First Impressions video. Today we're going to take a look at Big Fields Farm. This map can be found over at the farmingsimulator.com website or the in-game mod hub, and as of the 1.0 release, this map is available for all platforms. Let's start out by reading the description. It says, welcome to Big Field Farm. This farm is located in a small industrial stop between towns. This farm will push your biggest equipment to the limit. How long will it take for you to own Field 3? So we're going to need to look to remember to see how expensive and big Field 3 is. The idea was to maximize the area of workable land while still having all the features of Farm Sim 19. Support with Seasons mod, including snow on building roofs. So this map does indeed have a Seasons mask. I have verified that in the map files. This map does not include a custom soil map. So if you play with precision farming, you're going to be using the generic soil map. But we will go ahead and take a look at that also when we get into the map. This map has 29 fields from 0.4 hectares to 66.8 hectares in size. Fields can be combined into 8 large fields with a plow. Added to landscaping paint mode are more textures, also bushes, flowers, and weeds. Lots of miniature trees to harvest around the map, even more near your farm. There is a railroad that loops around the outside of the map. There are 2 sell points and 2 silos attached to the train tracks. So let's just go ahead and jump on in. We'll go ahead and load up the map, the mods we typically use to take a look at with these map videos. Did load this map up with straw harvest and seasons. There were no issues in doing that. As far as I know, there are no required mods for this particular map. And there we go. Let's go ahead and take a look at the map itself. See, we start out right here, smack dab in the middle. And we have a variety of field sizes for sure. So we have all of the available crops to us here on Farm Sim 19. And if we take a look at the lands area, we'll see we start out by owning main farm, as well as we have individual buyable land areas for each animal area. We have cows, pigs, horses, sheep, and chickens, as well as the main farm, which includes a sleep trigger and silo. Then we also own fields 12 and 13. So there are a variety of fields, from little fields like 14 through 17, range in price from $35,000 to $40,000. Meadow 18 for $101,000. And then we go all the way up to big old field size 3 for $4.2 million. Go ahead and take a look at the soil map. So here we can see the default soil map at its finest, because this map has indeed managed to maximize the farmable area on a standard size map, with just a small portion in the middle being reserved for your farm, and most of the sell points. There are also 2 silos here off to the side, one to there and one to here, and then sell points to the north and south of the middle of the map. Take a look here at our prices screen. You can see there are 4 main sell points for the bulk of our crops. We also have the spinnery for our cotton and wool. 4 sell points for eggs and 4 sell points for milk. We have the sawmill for our logs and wood chips. And we have the barn for our silage, hay straw, and grass, should we not own the biogas plant. The barn will also accept our pellets. Go back here and just see how much is the biogas plant. $275,000 to buy the biogas plant. You start with a decent listing of starting equipment, given the fact that we only own 2 fields at the start, and we own 0 animals at the start on new farmer mode. Now, I did load this map up in farm manager mode and start from scratch, and I can tell you that we own no land, there are no buildings put down, and there are no vehicles on the map other than the train if you play with one of those 2 play modes. See here also that we do have indeed contracts available on the map. Let's go ahead and take a look at that starting equipment. Start with Valtra N174 and the Fendt Favorite 511C. In fact, we have a pair of them. So our tractor's ranging horsepower from 115 to 201. And the New Holland TX32 harvester with the grain header. We have the HW80 trailer, Polymag 300 cultivator, and Amazon D830 seeder. We have a Kuhn 3-point hitch fertilize spreader, as well as the pneumatic Star 900 weeder. And this is also a seeder for cover crop. We have the Aquatrans water trailer, then front loader arms, forks, and a weight. Now we also have our placeables, our large cow pasture, pig enclosure, sheep pasture, horse paddock, chicken coop, grain silo, easy shed, and farmhouse. Take a look here at our placeables. We're going to find that there are no mods other than those that are obviously a part of what we have activated. This map is using all in-game standard equipment and buildings. Do have a sellable sleep trigger. Okay. We have here our shop. So we have our shop buy trigger. Let's take a look and see if we can't locate our customized repair and sell trigger. We're here on the side. While we're here, let's go ahead and take a look at the biogas plant. I think most of this map tour is going to be on foot, since the town and the sell points and the main farm are all right here together. We have, of course, the Ravenport biogas plant, digester, or digestate, and then 5 large silage bunkers. We have trigger 1, 2, 3, 4, and number 5. Continuing on over here, we have one of our sell points to the side of this building here. Now the grain dump. Side of our shop, we do have a fuel station, as well as a lime fill station. Across the street, we have our animal dealer. There. Here we have the barn sell point. We have our log sell point. Woodchips. And then, don't get confused, this is a sell point. This in particular is the bakery sell point. You have the spinnery across the street. And then we have our main farm. So right next to the bakery, we have our silo. We have our dump station. and our fill pipe. Of course, we have the in-game large chicken area. Now, we've activated the animal pen extension mod, so that actually allows chickens to require water. So that's what this icon here is for. Then we have our sheep area. They're base game items. We really don't need to outline where you're going to find certain triggers at. We have our horse area. See our tractor with loader arms and trailer parked over there by field 13. That is because our harvester is over here by field 13, ready to harvest our wheat. We have our pigs. Starting equipment is all lined up nice and neat. Sleep trigger. And across the street, we have our cow pen. Again, base game items. We really don't need to buy anything and see how they all work. Go ahead and get set up for the fly around. And we'll just get a little aerial view. We'll fly around a little bit. Check out the 2 silos and the 2 cell points that are part of the train system. And that's pretty much going to be it. I mean, this is a pretty basic and simple farming map. Nothing bad about it. Just that it's pretty straightforward. The map does have a little bit of undulations to it. It's not completely flat, but it is also not overly hilly in any way. I believe we are closer to the grain station mill to the south. Go ahead and take it that direction. Here we have the train station south. We have a trailer dump station. And then we do have a dump grate in behind for the train. Should we so wish to use the train. I think if we take this elevation, we're going to be able to see some of the rolling hills here. Take a look across the map to the north. Looks like you can definitely plow these fields together once you have a little fun removing the trees. As if these fields weren't big enough, you can make them even bigger. Farm big to your heart's content. Now, these are not cell points to the east and west edges of the map. These are train storage silos, so they will complement your farm silo at the main farm. We have our dump point and our fill point for trailers. Then we have our dump point and fill point for train here at the edge. Not a big fan of the edge of the map. Kind of plain. And with the train track right there, the road right there, you know, we are right on the edge. This map, this field here is rather interesting. It's got a big dip to it. Big recess. Let's go over here and get... Here we are. We're basically at ground level on the edge. Like a big canyon. Big crater. This is what took out the dinosaurs. And then the field just falls away toward the middle. And look at that. And then it just comes back to us on the edge. Nothing wrong with it, just nice and subtle. Got a kind of a mound over there on on that particular field. Like I said, nice undulations of the ground. Now here we have another sell point. This one is the grain mill. And up front we have the trailer dump, and then around back we have the train dump station. Then as we head on over here to the Western train station silo, we'll go ahead and start closing out the video. There's the train. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 grain cars. So lots of cars to hold your grain on there. I didn't see any related to logging, but of course, all of your logging areas are to the middle of the map. Here we have our Western train silo, dump and fill point for our trailers, and then our dump and fill point for the train. So guys, that is it. That is Big Fields Farm. I think it lives up to its name with respect to the fields that it offers. Let me know in the comments, what do you think of Big Fields Farm? You have big plans to farm on Big Fields Farm. Let me know. Until next time, happy farming. Be sure to like, subscribe, and click that notification bell.